rent is due. I don't say it enough, but you know what I'm saying, fam. We gotta pay it, bro. Soon it's gonna be mortgages due. You get it?
Remember, rent is also always, rent is always due. Remember, rent is also always, rent is always due.
Ojiji San.
I actually can't lie. The staples were holding it on quite well, I think. Essentially. Okay. Now let's see if I can do this without getting glue on myself. Alrighty then. It's gonna work. Yep. That's 100% what just happened. Just stuck myself. Gosh. Look at that. I proper burnt my finger. I think if I cut these into a curve, because the problem is that the arms on the actual thing, but it doesn't translate in real life. I think there's something wrong with it. Do you know what it is? I know what it is. The arms are too thick. Oh, wait, give me a sec. I'm gonna figure this out. Good. That's good, bro. That's perfect. Like this, cars, everything. Okay, yeah. My boy does computer science. Well, he's a quant. Yeah. Okay, I may have flopped this whole thing. Hey! Wait. I've got a problem. I've been having a problem, and I've been thinking about making this 4-foot sculpture because like I am this close. I am actually this close, and I don't want to slow down my production just because it's been rattling my brain. Okay, so this is the thing, right? I've been talking about making it bronze. I don't know who got into my brain to say that this is going to be a bronze sculpture. I don't know what kind of figment of my imagination made me think that I was going to be making a 4-foot bronze sculpture, as if I have the facilities for that. Now, I can make something out of my recycled materials, 4 foot. I can even make something plaster that is 4 foot. If now I am telling people I'm going to be making a bronze sculpture, like, the thing is, my brain understands that I can do it, and my skill level makes me know that I can do it. I just don't have the network. That's literally all. My only problem here is my lack of network. I don't know who I think I am, but I am everything I think I am. So I know the absurdity. This whole process, this part of the process is absurdity maxing. So we're just gonna find a way to network, and that's what we're gonna do. It's the absurdity part, it's the networking part, it's the discovery part. So we are just going to talk about it while I'm making the 4-foot thing. Not actually. So this is I know Ojiji Summer 2025, day 29. It's almost the first. So I'm about to draw. It's very exciting. What being almost the first means also, it means that I get to invest back into my art again. So, but it also means that I have to pay all my bills. Rent is due. I don't say it enough, but you know what I'm saying, fam. We gotta pay it, bro. Soon it's gonna be mortgages due. You get it? But what the most important thing right now is investing into this little thing right here. You know what I'm saying? Ojiji San.
Ojiji San.
Okay.
gotta go V2. V2, 100% V2 this year.
Gracious me. This is much bigger, much bigger. Wait, this is the bottom right. This is much bigger than the other one. But look, it is on the curve. If you know anything about the way that I draw the insignia, you know that this is exactly how it is on most Ojiji. It is turned up this way, and then the rest of it is down there. But I'm just gonna go for it. Three. Alright, so kind of. I'm losing a bit. Alright then. Okay, 1, 2. Not that should be a problem, but golly, bro. At least, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is it. This is what it's gonna look like. Let's go to the next phase. Yo, it's kind of crazy.
Ojiji San.
Alright, let's go. So, I recently got the package from Amazon. They gave me. I said they gave me. I bought of honeycomb paper. If you don't know what that means, it is it's paper with scores in it. And then I also got a brush. Well, not just a brush. I got several of them. But yeah, and that's all to put it on Ojiji San. So essentially, with what's been happening, as much as doing the face and everything like that, I forgot to update you on everything that is actually going to occur. So I wanted to go out, buy a tray, so that I can put this on, so that I can put the PVA glue on it, or should I say paper mache, and essentially make the version of this where it's covered. Now I'm going to make it. So I said to myself, if I can't find exactly what I need, why don't I just make it? So, if you can't see, I didn't record this part, but I put, some pieces of cardboard on the feet and on the backside, so that the surface area that's in contact with the ground isn't a lot. So it isn't the whole thing, much rather it's just this. But yeah, so I'm gonna glue it. I'm gonna put some imprints in here so that I can glue it down. So I'm gonna score out the bottom part and cut it out so that I can glue it down, so it's not on the surface, it's right on the inside, so it's going to be right through the bottom part. And then I'm going to get another piece of cardboard and I'm going to glue it down, and then that piece of cardboard is going to go inside the box that all the goods came in. Like I said, we use everything over here, so everything is getting repurposed, everything is being reused. Alright, so essentially this is what's gonna happen. Generally, there's a little feetsies, like a tengu. You know what I'm saying? So Ojiji San has a surface area now of just these 3 points, and then I'm going to get a piece of cardboard. But yeah, I'm gonna use a piece of cardboard.
Ojiji San.
Score right where the feet are, and then I'm going to, get the glue. Of course, second piece of cardboard. so that now it's on a plinth and then it's going to go inside the box. So it's going to rest. This plinth is going to rest inside the box essentially, so that any spillage, overspill or anything like that goes in here and not anywhere else. Do you know what I mean? So we're going to really have full coverage here of everything that's happening. So in the end, with all of the things that's happening, Ojiji San will be rested inside the box. Damn, the head keeps falling off. Inside the box like this. With much better, obviously, prestige than that. It's going to be a little bit calmer. I'm going to make the box smaller also. So I'm going to cut this whole thing so that it comes like a tray rather than anything else. Let's put the head on because that's not cute. It not being without a head. But yeah, that's what's going to happen. Alright then, that's everything that's about to happen. That's the update. And let's go. The head's staying on now.
How deep it was. You only got the feeling of love, the feeling of fear, the feeling of indebtedness of the heart. Those emotions. If those emotions are not there, he made the same movements. Arguably, some companions of the Prophet would go further than him. They would stand up for longer. They would match the depth of feeling in his heart. And 15 minutes. Lunch break at work, maybe you get 30 minutes for lunch. Voluntary prayers that he would pray every single day. The Hanafi Madhab are the Sunnah Mu'akkad, is the emphasized Sunnah. Once you complete the famous hadith, أحب الأعمال إلى الله أدومها وإن قل. Important in my life. If I miss it, I will compensate for it. I will make it up later. So these are the pillars of his day. They never change. They never move. They never sway. This is consistency. More that we can do. We have to be realistic. The Prophet ﷺ says, actually realistically able to do. فَلَنْ يَمَلَّ اللَّهَ حَتَّى تَمَلُّ. Allah doesn't get bored, but you might get bored. Don't overdo it. So start with once a week. You can do once a week, make it twice. You can do twice, make it 3 times, 4 times.
In the darkness. So what do I say? Continue to be the person that you know you can be. Continue to go after all the things that you love. Never stop. Hopefully that works. This is the 1st and the 15th. Hosted by myself, Damilare. Let's go.
Ojiji San.
Remember, rent is also always, rent is always due.